Magical Theories: 5 Hidden Connections Between Harry Potter and Real History. You probably think the world of Harry Potter is pure fantasy, right? But what if I told you that some of its most memorable parts were ripped straight from the pages of our own hidden history? J.K. Rowling didn't just dream up this entire universe, she masterfully wove in centuries of real-world events, myths, people. In this video, we're digging into 5 incredible connections between the wizarding world and actual history that will make you see the series in a whole new light. First on our list is the Philosopher's Stone. In the very first book, the quest for this stone, which can grant immortality, is the central plot. Its creator is the ancient alchemist Nicolas Flamel. But get this, Nicolas Flamel wasn't a fictional character, he was a real person. The historical Nicolas Flamel was a successful French scribe and bookseller born around 1330. Long after his death in 1418, rumours and legends exploded claiming he had unlocked the secrets of alchemy and created the actual Philosopher's Stone. And this wasn't some fringe conspiracy theory. For centuries, the hunt for the stone was a serious scientific goal. Even the father of modern physics, Sir Isaac Newton, was secretly obsessed with alchemy, hoping he could be the one to finally crack the code. Rowling took a real-life historical legend and made it the cornerstone of her magical world. Next up, we have a connection that's much, much darker. The entire conflict with Lord Voldemort and his pureblood crusade is a chilling parallel to the rise of Nazism in World War II. Voldemort's obsession with blood purity, the violent division between purebloods, half-bloods and muggleborns, is a direct reflection of the horrifying racial ideologies that fueled Nazi Germany. This mirrors the Nuremberg laws of 1935, which created racial classifications to strip Jewish people of their rights and citizenship. After Voldemort's takeover, the Ministry of Magic's propaganda machine also echoes how real-world dictators used media to spread lies and dehumanize entire populations. Even the name of Grindelwald's prison, Nurmengard, carries haunting echoes of real-world sites like Nuremberg, a city central to the Nazi Party. It's a powerful and terrifying reminder of how prejudice can twist into systematic persecution. If you're starting to see the wizarding world a little differently, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. We have so many more secrets and hidden histories to explore, and you're not going to want to miss out. For our third connection, the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy. In the books, we learn that wizards were forced to hide their world from muggles after centuries of persecution, leading to this law being fully enacted in 1692. And that date is no coincidence. It lines up perfectly with the infamous Salem Witch Trials in America. This isn't just a convenient plot device, it mirrors the very real history of oppressed groups being forced into hiding just to survive. Think about the European witch trials, where countless people, mostly women, were hunted and executed for being accused of folk magic. The wizarding world's decision to go underground reflects the same survival tactics used by real communities throughout history who had to build hidden societies to protect themselves from a hostile world. Ever noticed how Hogwarts feels like it was plucked right out of the Middle Ages? That's completely intentional. The fourth connection is how deeply the wizarding world is rooted in medieval lore and Arthurian legend. The massive stone castle, the old pureblood families like the Malfoys and the Blacks who act like feuding aristocratic houses, and even the tradition of wizarding duels all echo the age of knights and chivalry. Rowling has pointed to the tales of King Arthur as a huge influence, and the parallels are impossible to miss. Both Harry and Arthur are orphans destined for greatness, each guided by a wise, bearded mentor, Dumbledore and Merlin. And just as Arthur proved his right to rule by pulling the sword from the stone, Harry proved himself a true Gryffindor by pulling Godric Gryffindor's sword from the Sorting Hat. Finally, our fifth connection is baked into the names and creatures that make up the wizarding world: classical mythology. Rowling built her universe on a foundation of ancient Greek, Roman, and Norse myths. For example, Dumbledore's phoenix, Fawkes, comes directly from the Greek myth of the phoenix, a bird that is reborn from its own ashes, a powerful symbol of resurrection. Many character names are also pulled straight from these stories. Remus Lupin, the werewolf, has a name that's a double whammy. Remus refers to one of the mythical founders of Rome who was raised by a wolf, while Lupin comes from the Latin word lupus, which means wolf. The ancient runes used in the books connect to Norse mythology, where the god Odin made a great sacrifice to learn their secrets. Even the tale of the three brothers, the story behind the Deathly Hallows, was inspired by the Pardoner's Tale from Geoffrey Chaucer's medieval classic, The Canterbury Tales. From a real-life alchemist and the horrors of World War II to the legends of King Arthur and ancient myths, the Harry Potter series is a rich tapestry woven from the threads of our own history. J.K. Rowling brilliantly blended these real elements to create a world that feels both fantastical and historically resonant. It just goes to show you that the most powerful stories aren't always invented from scratch. Sometimes they're rediscovered. What other historical connections have you noticed in the Harry Potter series? Let us know your own theories down in the comments.